After kissing my husband's hand one final time, I walked slowly down the hospital hallway, struggling to hold myself together. The whisper started the day Ben died, chilling me to the bone. She doesn't know. My husband, the man I loved, was gone, but the sickening feeling of betrayal had just begun. And I knew deep down, I was about to uncover a truth that would shatter my entire world. It all started that horrible day. I was still reeling, numb with grief, when I heard it. A whisper from the nurses that cut straight through me, revealing secrets they clearly thought I'd never uncover. She doesn't know. One of them hissed, as if I was just some oblivious bystander, a footnote in my own husband's life story. But they were so wrong. They had miscalculated. Because a locked hospital room, my husband's suddenly missing phone, and a text message sent after he was declared dead. Those weren't coincidences to me. No, those were breadcrumbs deliberately left behind. And as I began to follow those breadcrumbs, bravely or foolishly, into the deepest darkness, I slowly realized the man I married, the man I loved, had been hiding secrets that would absolutely shatter everything I believed about our entire life together. They say grief makes most widows retreat, curl up, disappear. But not me. Grief for me just made me dangerous. My fingers trembled as I reached for Ben's hand. It was cold, so incredibly cold. The hospital room's steady beep had gone silent hours ago, replaced by the hushed voices of nurses and the squeak of shoes on the linoleum outside. "It's time, Mrs. Parker," the doctor said gently, his voice soft. "You can say your goodbyes now." I just nodded, completely unable to form any words. Just 3 days ago, Ben had kissed me goodbye before work, complaining about a headache. By lunchtime he was in the ER. By evening in a coma. And now he was just gone. A massive stroke at 35. It felt unreal. "Can we have a moment alone?" I managed to ask, my voice barely a whisper. The room cleared, and I sat beside the bed, studying my husband's face. I traced the lines around his eyes that appeared when he laughed, the small scar above his eyebrow from a childhood fall. His dark hair still messy just like always. "Ben," I whispered, tears finally falling. "I don't know how to do this without you." I brushed my thumb across his knuckles, remembering how those hands had held mine through everything. College graduation, our wedding, buying our first house. "I love you," I choked out. "I've always loved you." I leaned down and pressed my lips to his forehead. Cold. So cold. When I finally stood, my legs threatened to give way. Melissa, the nurse at the door, stepped forward to look at me. "Take your time, Mrs. Parker." I just nodded, clutching my purse. "Thank you for everything you all did." I walked toward the door, my body moving mechanically, while my mind remained trapped in a fog of disbelief. Ben couldn't be gone. Not my Ben. As I entered the corridor, 2 nurses stood huddled near the nurses' station, heads bent in conversation. I probably wouldn't have noticed them at all if not for their sudden chilling silence as I approached. "She still doesn't know, does she?" one whispered. "No," the other replied, her voice tense. "And if she finds out, we're finished." I froze mid-step. They hadn't seen me yet. What didn't I know? What were they hiding? The nurses glanced up, their eyes widening when they spotted me. They quickly dispersed, one suddenly fascinated by a patient chart, the other hurrying down the hall. I turned back toward Ben's room, but the door was already closed. Full story on the channel. Link below. Click now and watch what happened next.